Welcome to another episode of the Bimmer Podcast. I'm your host, Burr. We're here filming episode 6. And of course, sitting next to me, he hasn't been taken away yet, so that means he doesn't get INS on him. Mr. Tri-State King.
This is how we outside. Gang, this is how we do it. Huge shout out to my boy Flaco here. We're going to be discussing some stuff that we're going to go over. So my first question here to this gentleman here is this. What was your first BMW?
So my first BMW was Mark V Supra.
Okay, so how come a lot of people say, Supras are not BMW? Can we talk about that? Can we say something about it? Can we explain something to the community out there?
Well, the Mark V Supra has everything of a BMW. The interior, the chassis, it's literally a chassis from a Z4. And the motor, transmission, everything on the car is branded BMW. Except the headlights and certain little things, bumpers and stuff, is Toyota. But other than that, the car itself is a BMW.
So I have heard like Supra is like 80% BMW and like 20% Toyota. I think that's what I have heard before. Not sure if that's true because obviously they're having on one of them. But what experience do you have with the Supra?
Well, my Supra had everything done. I did everything, a lot of different setups. That's when I started learning about BMW and all the stuff. That was my guinea pig to learn about BMWs because I was a Honda guy. So I did everything from bottom mount hybrids to big single turbo up top.
What was the favorite kit before you got rid of the Supra?
I had my favorite kit was the when I went top mount.
Okay.
So
what manifold, what kit was it?
So it was from a guy called JP Racing, something like that.
JP Racing, I think I have heard from them.
Yeah, it was very cheap, the most affordable top mount. Like I only bought the hot parts.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I made everything else myself, the lines, everything. I didn't need nothing else.
What turbo was it?
At that time I was running a 64, 66.
So going into that motor and B58, what did you ultimately make as far as power? Did you drag it?
So that car, I was pushing almost 38 pounds.
Oh,
so
stock block?
Stock motor, yeah. Stock motor and transmission.
No way.
Yep.
So how much horsepower did you?
Well, I never got to dyno it at that when I was making 38 pounds. But because I really don't care about dyno that much. I don't care about numbers. But before, when it was on the same turbo setup, but on a big boost, which was bottom
Bottom out.
It made like 730 wheel, but way lower boost at that time. Still stock trans too.
Still stock trainee and
motor.
And motor.
And manifold.
No, really?
Everything was stock.
Get out of here. All right, taking it to the limit on that one.
Yeah.
As far as the car, who was tuning it?
So that car, that one.
Since it was your guinea pig.
Yeah, that was my guinea pig. That one had a lot of tuners. Yeah, too many. It had, first it was twisted tuning.
Okay.
He was good and everything, but he was like part-time in the military, so my car took way too long to get tuned.
Just getting revisions.
Yeah, and I couldn't, I was way too impatient. So then when I'm impatient, I start changing shit. Because when I don't get a revision, I start changing shit on the car, and then I gotta keep retuning it all over again. So that's when I went big boost. That's when the car was on a PR 800 once.
Okay.
And then I went big boost. When I went big boost, then I started tuning with Salmon.
Yeah.
So I was the first car in MHD because at that time he only
boot mod.
Yeah, he only tuned boot mod. He didn't want to tune me at all.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, please, bro, like tune me. Like I know you're good. Like my boy told in Florida before he was famous.
World don't know.
Yeah, I was like, can you tune me? He was like, all right, I'll do it. He was annoyed doing it. He kept complaining. And he sent me like a couple logs, but then the car had a stock low pressure fuel pump at that time.
So he wasn't.
And it was limiting. It was
fuel cut.
Yeah, fuel cutting. So then it took me very long to get a fuel pump, like a month. Even though I bought it, the guy took a long time to ship it to me. And when I asked him for a revision, he never responded. So I lost $1,000 and something right there. He didn't want to tune my car no more, I guess.
Well, that's also because he's in Dubai. The time difference is hard. While you're working on the car, he's in bed.
Yeah. So that was that. Then the last tuner that car had was Fabian. So the guy who makes the OTS maps for MHD. And that's when the car was hauling ass at that point. It was good. The guy every day, no matter what, at like 4 in the morning, every day he sent me a map. There was a map there. That's what I
crazy.
love the most.
That's cool.
So it was good.
Did you have a great experience with the Supra?
It was good. Very good car. Big headaches because I had to learn a lot with that car.
Especially coming from the Honda world.
Yeah, exactly.
And you build pretty much everything yourself.
Yes, everything I do myself.
All the work is done by you.
Everything.
No one else touches your car but you.
Nobody. The only time somebody touches my car is for an alignment, and it's because I don't have an alignment rack. That's the only reason.
So besides that, no one is allowed to touch your car.
Nobody. Even on the dyno, I do the passes myself. I don't.
You don't trust anybody behind the
Nope,
wheel.
I do everything myself.
All right. As far as stock block, I'm still amazed because I'm on my 3rd drive shaft on my B58, and I'm still only a hybrid turbo, and it's just a GC.
Okay.
That's why they call him Mr. Dry Shaft. So which year was the car?
That Supra was a 2020. It was built in 2019, so it was one of the first
ones.
Supras.
Was automatic or
Auto.
It was
And
auto.
they didn't. No, there was no stick shift Supras
Back then.
Yeah.
So do you consider one of the first Supra, one of the first fast Supra on the East Coast at that time? Not now.
No. There was a lot of faster guys like Peppa.
Okay, yeah, he's
Like
been
he was the one. I'm not gonna lie. I went to go see. I had a Type R before, and I went to go see a race. This was before Peppa was the shit. It was one of the first races out here on the Belt Parkway that he raced, and I saw that shit. My mom actually had a Supra already, and I didn't drive it at all. I was like, oh, I'm not. That shit's ass. I'm not BMW. Then I saw this guy. He had the big boost kit in that car. And when I seen that car launch and haul ass, I said, holy shit.
It was the MPR 1200 that
Yes.
you're using? Okay.
Right there, the next day I started parting out the Type R. In the same month I took all the parts out, I sold the car, and I bought the Supra right there.
Oh, that's crazy.
I can't, yeah.
So for how long you had the Supra?
I had the Supra for 2 years.
All right.
Did you have your funds?
Actually, I did. The car was great. I actually would have never got rid of it at all. The only reason I got rid of it was because it got totaled. Yeah, literally, I was just sitting in traffic, and somebody smacked straight into me.
Like rear-ended you?
Yep,
Or?
rear-ended, spun me out, car was done.
That's crazy. I'm glad that
At least
you're good.
Yeah. So it broke my heart because that was the car that really put me on the map for BMWs. If not, I would have never worked on BMW cars. You know what I mean? A bunch of them.
So basically, it's not a Toyota. It's not a Supra. It's a BMW.
It's a
right?
BMW,
It's
yeah.
a B58. So you had the car, you had your funds and everything. You get rear-ended. So how long did you wait to get a new car?
No, I was quick. But the only problem I had, I was very indecisive on what I wanted. I knew that I wanted a 997 Porsche Turbo S. The only problem was I was like, I don't have a shop, right? And the way I get my income is through Instagram.
Yeah.
And I have a bunch of BMW guys. If I get a fucking Porsche, I'm gonna attract Porsche guys, but it's not a lot like out there.
It's a limited.
Yeah, it's
a
limited.
group. It's a
So
limited
I didn't
group.
see the money. I was gonna have a cool car, but then the money wasn't gonna be there. Like, okay, I was gonna have a Porsche, but right now the hottest shit on the market is a BMW. And then I didn't want to do a Supra again. I was looking at the M240 because it was all-wheel drive.
Right.
But then I was like, I already did the B58 platform. I got to do something that
The elevated.
like
next
the
step.
new motor
The
that I could
the
show
next
people that I
evolution.
can work on S58s.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me get S58. But then I was like, I wanted a G80, right? But then everybody and their mama got a G80. And Powerhouse already got a single turbo fast one. M Life 2, everybody got one.
Yeah.
That's the go-to car. So I was like, which is the car that nobody likes and has an S58? Because I wanted the attention that nobody likes it and then make them like it. And I was like, the M2. I was like, it's rear-wheel drive. I wanted something all-wheel drive. But I was like, I already had the Supra, so what's the worst that can happen is just got to put a tire in the back.
That's really actually nice that that you think like being different than everyone else, right? So you wait was like a month or 2 months to get the
No,
year?
no, in the same month. So my car got crashed. I didn't even get paid out from insurance. I was like, looking for M2. I didn't care if it had a sunroof, what it had.
You just want an M2.
Yeah, but there was, at that time when I got this one, all of them they wasn't existing like that. They were like stuck in containers or some shit like that. Some problem was happening at that time. And you can only get stick shift ones.
Yeah, only manual
And I was
transmissions.
like, what the fuck? I was going crazy. I was looking in different states everywhere. I could not find the M2.
So when was this?
This one I found on Cargo Rules, right? But it wasn't even posted up. It was an ad, like from a BMW dealership, but it showed like a bullshit picture that they just took online. It wasn't even this car.
Oh, so they didn't even put it into the system
Nope.
yet?
I just hit them up and I was like, do you got M2? The salesman calls me. He's like, yeah, we got 2 of them. We got one gray one with bucket seats and we got a white one. And it happened to be exactly how I like it. I'm very like plain. I just like regular black interior and like a regular color outside. And I wanted a red one, but they discontinued the red on the 24s. It was like a burgundy after. So I was like, fuck. I was like, fuck it, I'll buy it, but I only want it for MSRP. He's like, damn, MSRP? I'm like, yeah. Because at that time, everybody was paying way more, especially for auto too. So he was like, all right, give me like a couple, an hour or two, I'm gonna call you back. At that point, I went to my Supra, it was at the body shop. I only had like 2 things to take out. I had to take out the built axles and the low pressure fuel pump. So while I'm taking it out, he calls me. He's like, yo, fuck it, come pick it up for MSRP. I'm like, fuck. The car was in upstate New York.
Okay.
I freaking went in, where did I go? Oh, I went in one of my ex car. We went over there.
So at least you got
Literally, I put the axles in the trunk, the fuel pump went all dirty all the way to fucking. I made my ex fill out the application. By the time I got there, I was already pre-approved everything already. I literally went. I didn't even see the car. I already did all the paperwork. I didn't see it. I just knew it was new. I went, looked at it, had all the wrappers and shit on it. I'm like, bet. All right. I went to the sticker. I was like, this is what you're giving this to me for? He's like, yeah. I'm like, cool, let's go. Literally went into the
F&I?
into the fucking office, and this is the only shitty part. When I was getting the car, because of the accident with the Supra, my insurance went skyrocket up quick.
Right. Even though it wasn't your fault?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they do now, though.
So
everyone gotta be careful. Now.
I called them and I'm like, I got the quote preset supposedly. It was supposed to be like $400 a month, something like that. Yeah, right. They call me back. They're like, yes, sir. We have an adjustment. We just found out you had an accident, and it's gonna be $1,500 a month.
Wow.
Oh, that's
And
crazy.
I said, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
And I'm already have everything signed, and I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's do it. I was like, I don't know how the fuck.
Wait. So you
I paid it to get the car out of the dealership. 3 days later, I'm like, how the fuck am I gonna lower this rate? I started trying every company. Nobody wanted me. I was like, all right, cool. And I ended up putting the car in Haggerty.
Oh, okay.
And then boom, the shit went down all the way to 340 something.
That's crazy.
And I was like, holy shit, that's the only reason. I got saved after that. I was like,
Could have bought a house with a garage.
hell yeah.
Oh, that's nice though. But do you have a girlfriend right now?
No.
Okay, so yeah, I was gonna say, so she better not see this because you're talking about your ex. So yeah, so you got the car. How many hours did you drive to get the car?
So I drove like almost 2 hours because of New York.
And this was with your ex.
Yes.
Okay.
Literally. Yeah.
Okay. So how does it feel to be single now?
Oh, that's good.
Well, but not single life, single turbo. Let's go.
It's
That
good
was a
too.
good one. That was a good one.
Nah, it's good. It's good. It feels good. I love it.
So you went 2 hours, right? You drove all the way to upstate. And what was the first mod that you actually did to the M2?
Everything.
Got
What?
the fuck out of here.
Yeah. I'm impatient. I came from the Supra was making like 800 something. So I was like, I'm not driving this slow ass shit. When I got the car, I made my mom drive it. I was like, we're gonna both drive this because I need the break-in period. These have like a break-in period. I was
That's
like,
wild.
take it to work. I don't care. Go anywhere you want. I don't care. I need the car to be at 1,000 something miles. So instantly, I made her take it to the dealership too to do the oil change. I literally told her, yo, mom, because they do the software. They release like the power, the rest of it. So I was like, mom, step on it. Let me know if it feels faster. She was like, yo, this shit is moving. I'm like, yeah. Instantly, in the same week, I bought everything. I already had everything. I bought equal length mid pipes, down pipes, intakes, every single thing.
Shout out to her though for supporting you like that. You know, that's what they say. Mom are the best. I don't care what they say out there, but so basically you got everything.
Every single thing.
In 1 week.
Yep.
And then you start just building the car.
Yeah, I've got everything. The last thing I did on the car was unlock the computer.
Right.
So I freaking I put everything on, made sure everything was good. Then I had XHP.
Flash the transmission.
I flashed the trans, and I was like, okay, this is still not enough. Boom. Next week, I freaking 1,000-something miles the car. I freaking went and sent it out to Femto. Unlocked the car.
So before we get any further into this, what did you think was the worst part or the good part about going from B58 to S58?
So the worst thing is the motor's weak. Everybody can
Wait,
say
hold on, wait, we have to back that up. Which motor is weak?
the S58.
Okay.
Which sense?
The rods. The
Okay.
rods are very weak on the motor. The motor, it makes power.
Yeah.
In factory form, one of the best motors that BMW made. The problem is the rods, like they're very weak. It can literally, they bend easily. On stock turbo,
So-
max potential, you're bending the rods already.
When you say they bend easy, after how many horsepower though?
Once you're already in the high like 700s around there,
Yeah, but I
on
have
stock turbo, you'll start bending them
on the stock turbo.
on a stock turbo or
Not-
hybrids too.
Okay, not on single.
On a so the difference is between the single and those little turbos, they spool quick. You
Yeah.
got power instantly.
It's instant.
Instantly. So what happens is that's not that good for this motor. That's why at the beginning when they was tuning them, they were blowing them all up, every single one.
So you think that was one of the main reasons why it was?
Yeah, it was because they was nobody knew the limitations of the motor or what it could hold. So the power was coming in way too soon, down low in RPM, and that's what blows up every motor. So
you think that's the downside on the S58?
yeah, this motor, all you have to do, like that's what I'm gonna do next because I already did everything else. I'm only doing rods. I'm not doing piston, nothing crazy.
No
just
head
rods.
work?
Nope, just rods. And the motor easily, stock head gasket and everything, 1,000 horsepower. There's guys in
but
Russia
I-
already doing that.
Oh, okay. So I was gonna say, so you think you're gonna be the first one on the nation to do that, or
No.
is there anyone else that you know on the nation that has done that?
I don't think out here in America, haven't seen nobody. Everybody normally, since you're already in there, they already upgrade the pistons. But for the power goal I want, it doesn't really
You're
matter.
not doing the piston, but you're doing the rods.
The rods only, yep.
So when you do that, let us know, because I definitely want to put this out there. So and I want to prove people that they're wrong on that. Because you're saying, you will get 1,000 horsepower just doing the rods.
Just the rods, yep.
Okay.
That's
so,
it.
That's what I'm saying. So
But in a big single.
yeah, on a big
Yeah,
single,
on a big
obviously,
single, yeah.
obviously, but so because I know most of the people, they have to build the engine, they have to build the motor.
Yeah.
So to get to 1,000, so.
No, you're only somewhat building the motor. You're just, I call it, I don't even call that building the motor. At that point, I just call it like reinforcing that
you're
one
just
area.
refreshing it.
Everything else is gonna be stock.
Okay.
Literally. Stock head gasket, stock head studs, stock everything.
So
Stock.
everyone is listening to this. I want to see this. So go ahead.
You heard it here.
So B58. What do you got to say about the B58? What's the downside on the
Now
B58?
I love the B58, great motor. Really good. It's really strong compared to this one.
So you own B58 and an S58. Which one's the real king? B58 or S58?
I feel like that's I feel like
You need like a bottle of water?
once you upgrade once you upgrade the B58, I feel like it's a little bit more superior than the S58.
But
As far as in
Because-
what terms? Yeah.
Okay, so the chassis the B58 comes in,
Yeah.
they're a lot lighter. So
Yeah.
they already have the advantage over these. These cars, any S58 car, there's no light S58 car.
so, but B58 comes on SUVs. So
SUVs,
come on
Supras.
sedan. So SUVs are not light cars.
Well, that's
those
so
not light
watch,
chassis.
The M240, right?
Yes.
That it became popular. Now
Yes.
they call it the all-wheel drive Supra.
Right.
And why is that? Because it's stupid light. It actually weighs probably lighter than this car, and it's all-wheel drive. So imagine this car is
The M240.
The
Yeah.
M240. This
But
car is
it's-
rear-wheel drive.
still a coupe though. The M240, and it has the same body style. It has the same.
Yes, but listen to this. This car is rear-wheel drive, and it weighs like 3,800 pounds. That car's all-wheel drive, and it weighs 3,800 pounds. Do you see the difference?
Yes,
Kind of
yes.
stupid. This car is way heavier and it has less parts. It doesn't have the all-wheel drive transmission. It doesn't have extra axles. It doesn't have the transfer case, and it weighs the same,
So
around the same.
So you think B58 is
The cars that B58 come in, they're better than these. These are not meant for like straight line. They're not straight
this
line.
is gonna be good. I'm loving
No,
this.
yeah, yeah.
I'm loving this right now.
These are not meant for straight line. The M2,
well,
what is
the
the M2 made
M2
for?
because it's rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
But you know,
But
what
the
about the
M2
G80?
is-
What about the G82? You know,
those are
this
quick,
S58.
but those are pigs. Those cars are really heavy. Now put an S58 in a Supra, stock form, making 700 and something. If the G80s they do like 9.5, right, all-wheel drive, right? Imagine you put that motor with the little twins and everything in that car with the transmission.
Yeah.
It has to hit a 9 like nothing, low 9s I think, all day long.
Well, he's building his slow as B58. He's doing some, you know, which I keep saying, once his car is done, so we're gonna bring him into the.
Well, the problem is that he only sees the back of it.
Well, you know, let's keep this going. But so go ahead.
No, go ahead.
So you definitely think, but I see S58 doing better numbers than B58.
Well, like I said,
So how can you say it's better when S58 are doing better number than B58? And why is that? You think it's because people really haven't invested that much money on the B58? Because, you know, we have seen some fast B58. The M240 from Chap City, I think it's.
yeah.
That's,
the white
that's
one.
like, yeah, that's B58, right?
Yeah,
If
it
I'm
did
mistaken.
7 something.
That's on 7.
And he also has
the low 7s.
He also has a 8 HP 76, the M3.
This
gearbox.
transmission.
Yeah,
This transmission is the shit. That's why I'm not gonna lie.
yeah, it's super. It's very strong.
It's actually,
The transmission is very strong.
yeah, they're very
It's stronger
good.
than what came in the Supra.
Yep.
But I can't believe you were running 800.
Yeah, the only
On a
problem
stock
is my
trans.
6th gear was non-existent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That's it.
Mine's slipping already.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's mine slipped, but I didn't care. I was like, fuck it. If it slipped, I'll just let it be. I was just like, okay.
I just skipped through it.
Yeah, that was it. I was gonna eventually upgrade the trans on the car. It's just,
Before that.
yeah, that shit happened.
So he's in low 7, if I'm not mistaken, right? The Shop City in Connecticut.
Well, not low 7. He's like high 7s,
like
like
high 7?
7.8 or something like
Yeah,
that. It just broke record again. So
Okay, so what's the fast S58? Was it what, low 7? I think I know.
no,
I think,
it's
I
like
think
high 7s too.
Yeah, it's high
Really?
sevens.
Yeah.
I thought someone did a 7.4. No, maybe I'm wrong. What about Mike G80? Is that what his IG?
From Keys Motorsports.
No, there's somebody else. Another, I think it's another Mike that he like low 7s, if I'm not mistaken. I can't really remember the IG
I don't-
anyway. But I, you know, like I think he does have the record right now, if I'm not mistaken, guy. But so would you ever go back to the B58 life?
I
The
actually,
B58 platform?
I actually was contemplating on doing it because I was seeing a lot of the street racing going on and stuff, and I always wanted to show like what I can do. You know what I mean? So I wanted to buy. I was gonna sell a Honda I just bought, and I was gonna sell it and use that money to buy a M240.
You know, so you know, I do want to say this. You know, I know a lot of us, you know, saw what One Stock did on the car community. Obviously, you know, everyone on the car community have a lot of respect for him. You know, even myself. You know, I met him like twice, and to be honest with you, I have contemplated that too, to buy a B58 M240, and just to build a car. You know, because of what he did for the B58 community out there. You know, obviously the B58 community is big, and I don't care what people say, because he did put the B58 name out there.
No, he did.
Because I'm gonna tell you a crazy story. The people knows me. So back in the day when I first started hosting on 2018, he had a 335. This is how he became known. I don't know, you know, because I know a lot of people knew him when he was big. But when he first started on the street racing. He had a 335, okay? Then he bought a 340. A close friend of mine had a fast 340. I don't care what people say out there. He had the fastest 340 on the state, probably on the East Coast. No one knew him. He had the fastest fucking 340 out there. He crashed it. So one day he called me fucking 7 a.m. in the morning. Oh, yo, I just crashed my car. Fucking fall asleep on the wheel, crashed the car. One stock just bought his car, okay? One stock got a lot of parts for my boy, Caesar. That's his name, Caesar. He used to have a K-by plate. Everyone loved the plate. So he got so many parts from my boy. That's when One Stock became, like well known. Obviously, he got the meth kit from my boy. He got so many parts. He got the exhaust, which was a Krapovic, and he got so many parts. And I know a lot of people are gonna be probably hating me, but let me tell you this, guys. My boy had the fastest 340. He just never raced. He was very low key. But back in the days, 2018, before One Stock started racing before he became well known, he had a 335, and you guys can prove me wrong, but I'm not. 335, he had a 335, that's how he started racing, then the 340, which put him on the map. But that's how it was. B58, so because of that, I have contemplated a few times, say, you know what, I want to buy a 340 and just to build it for One Stock. Because I love his build, I love the purple one that he had. That car was beautiful, beautiful. But so I think it's definitely a good idea, to be honest. I love the B58 platform, but I also do love the S58. All I have heard from S58, it's great things, but let's see what the future has for us. So if you ever do build a B58, I'll sponsor some. So you better have Long Island Bimmer on the side, because I'm actually doing these. So people, one of my boy. Had a fast Supra, which I'm gonna do a reveal for him very soon. Stay tuned. He's gonna push in 1200 to the wheel. You know him. He got a white Supra with a parachute on the back. VP, I think, is on IG. I'm talking to him and everything. He's gonna have Long Island Bimmer on the side and everything. And so because of that, I have seen so many good build, so many good B58 build out there. I got a S55, obviously, but, I definitely either I go S58 or B58, but stay tuned for that, guys.
Well, taking us back to memory lane, but going back to this motor and this chassis, what have you done to this specifically? Or what's the plans for it? I know you also bought everything all at once.
Yeah.
I know. What did you start off with as far as the kit?
The car at first was it was just simple bolt on and tune.
Okay.
It had a equal length mid pipe.
This is right after you unlocked it.
Yep. Everything. It had everything before unlocking. The car had like 1,200 miles. It had all those parts already on it. It had front mount intakes, down pipes, and equal length mid pipe. So
when did the transition go from mild to like fucking just went out crazy?
So I hated the way the car sounds.
Okay.
I'd hate S58 how they sound naturally. B58 all day sounds better to me.
I'm with you on that, 100%.
I think they just sound too raspy.
It's same thing with the S55.
Yeah, with the
because
S55.
let me tell you one thing. I haven't heard so many S55 sound that good. There is only a few S55 that I can tell you that sound really good, which is Cloud9, definitely myself. That car is one of one, and Red's F80. That car also sound really, really good. I have full exhaust from Valvetronic, but it's raspy as fuck before 3,000 RPM.
Before 3,000, yeah.
Yes, I'm sure you agree with myself. So what we did, we changed the mid pipe. Best fucking sound ever. That car sounds so good, and Lid can tell you guys before he can say that I'm not wrong on that. So if you want to have the best sound out there, sometimes you gotta do a mixed, a mix of brands, because some brands it's just like they sound good, but it's nothing wrong, right? You know, with you changing some stuff. So
No, yeah.
just to try it. And I would definitely say, guys, if you have a B58, I mean S55, get a Volatronic, and I think I have AWE mid-pipe, if I'm not mistaken.
Which mid pipe do you have in this one?
It's just a custom 3.5 inch
Oh,
mid
okay.
pipe.
Which brand?
No,
just
brand.
custom,
Yeah,
custom.
it's
Okay, I got you,
custom
okay.
3.5 mid pipe, all the way to the back is fully 3.5 as well. Like I know nobody has that.
You got rid of the whole stock.
Yeah, everything is full 3.5 all the way
No
back.
resonators?
Nothing. 3 big ass pipes. They don't even fit. Like they hang lower. Like when I'm driving, you literally see the pipes, big ass pipes hanging from the bottom. Because everybody just does. They either leave the stock axle back or they just add an axle back.
Yeah.
And the pipes on the axle back, they're like 3 inches.
Yeah,
the
they're
most.
restricted also
Yeah.
on the
So
bends.
I got it. I was like, yo, bro. I went to this guy named Cartech, and I was like, I want 3.5 all the way back.
From downpipe back.
So the down, yeah, from downpipe back, all the way.
What about exhaust?
No, everything.
Oh,
It's
everything.
3.5, just straight.
Just
3.5.
Just straight pipe.
Straight pipe.
That's why
all
you
the
blew
way
out
back.
my ears when he was parking
Yeah.
here.
Shit.
All the way
fine.
back. There's
Man,
nothing.
I fuck with you though. I fuck with you. I like the fact that you different. You know, that's what I like. You're one of mine. So all right.
But yeah, the before I went single, this car, I don't know if you've seen the T51R mod.
Yeah.
So I was the first S58 to do it
On the stock turbos?
in the whole world. I swear to God.
On both?
I actually on both. I posted it like when I was like about to do it.
Yeah.
I bought some turbos on eBay and I hit up the guy, Daddy Turbos.
Yeah, the
and me and
modified
him
housing.
was working together. I was like, yo, I'll supply the turbos. He was like, oh, we'll see if we can do it. I'm like, fuck it. I want to be the first guy ever to do it. And I never heard, nobody has done it. Nobody wants to risk it on a freaking new ass car. The car had like probably like 2K miles and I was already bored. And I was like, I want this shit to sound
you crazy.
fucking crazy. So I bought some fucking water damaged turbos from I think an X3M.
Oh, yeah.
I freaking took the covers and I sent it to him. And he freaking, he did it. And we didn't know if it was gonna really work good or sound good because it's, you know, it's nobody's done it.
It's a stock turbo. The stock
Yeah,
housing
it's
is really tight.
they're small as
They're
fuck.
small.
Yeah, these turbos on these cars are like, I could hold it in my hand like this. I was like, what the fuck when I took it out?
You're very creative.
So I sent them out, we put them on the car, and then the shit sounded single turbo. It was stupid loud. Everywhere I went, everybody was breaking their necks. They thought the car was single turbo.
What other mods did you do? That was the first iteration of the car.
Mm-hmm.
What else did you do besides the T51R mod?
So that was it. After that, the car on the OTS map was probably making like 720 wheel. And power-wise, I thought it was great. But then the rasp, it was just, I didn't like the sound of the exhaust.
Yeah.
And I didn't see nothing out there on forums and stuff where people fixed it. So I was like, fuck, the only way this is gonna sound better if I single turbo it. But those kits was very expensive. Everything for this car in general was just expensive.
Plus the M tax.
Yeah, so I'm like, damn, bro. I ended up, my little brother, we was building his 340.
Okay.
And he needed a motive reflex. And I happened to, I don't even know who the guy is. He just hit me up randomly. He was like, yo, I got 2 motive reflex for sale, brand new. And I'm like, fuck. I'm like, I don't need it though. Cause I'm not doing shit to this car. I was like, I'm leaving it stock tuned, that's it. And then I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'll give you $425 for each one.
Okay.
And those things go for like $800.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, fuck it, do it. I sent my brother, and then I had a freaking motive in my house just sitting there for no reason. I was like, what the hell fuck am I doing with this shit now? So then, literally a month later, Black Friday came. And I wanted a Doc Racing kit so bad, but nobody was putting up deals for some reason. I'm impatient as shit. Then Spool came, and they put a deal up. And it was like $5,700, and I was like, holy shit.
$5,700 for the whole kit?
Yeah, for the whole kit.
It was like 20,
almost
like
6
20
grand.
It was, yeah,
It was
basically
like
6,000.
25% off. I remember that Black
so
Friday.
that turbo kit is like 7,000 or whatever plus. And I was like, fuck. I was like, that's almost 2 G's off, yo. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, I just got this shit though. I don't even got a year with this fucking car.
And you just
bro.
did the T51R mod?
Yeah, and I just did it too. The little fucking shits. They only had like 2 months on the car probably. And then I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. I bought it.
Okay.
And then and then my excuse was, I got a motive. So I'm gonna control. I need this shit so I can control the boost.
You sold those T51?
So then they're on the first X3M to have them now.
Oh, okay.
So yeah.
Oh, so you did end up selling it.
So I sold them. I sold it to the guy, and then he was the first X3M to do them in the whole world.
That's
Oh,
cool.
that's so.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys, though.
So then after that, now every single freaking T51 R mod you're welcome.
Yeah.
It was
So they
'cause-
gotta thank you, though.
Yeah. It was literally from me being like,
Impatient?
creative and patient.
No, shout out. You got a lot of ideas, though. I like
Yeah.
that. Yeah, that's really
So,
nice.
Yep. It is.
You
what
gotta
it
push
is.
the boundaries.
You should have branded.
It is
Listen,
what it is.
because I know before we started recording, he said something too, right? That that you doing the intake manifold. Is that
Yeah.
that's what it was?
Yeah, the intake manifold. So you said that you 3D printed it.
So the manifold, I got it like 3D scanned.
Okay.
And then, cause that's how a lot of people make their parts now. They
Yeah.
literally 3D scan the stock ones, and then you literally just
Put it into the
put a
CAD.
freaking core and
Yeah.
print it out. That's it. So then after that, it's just casted like metal. You have it's made in 2 pieces.
Right.
So then you just weld it together, and that's it. Fucking intake manifold.
So from your manifold and the stock manifold, what was the increase in power to it? Did you
So-
increase the runners?
So the runner sizes, they're a little bigger, the
Okay.
plenum, and then the core is the biggest. It's
Okay.
actually wider. It's wider and also like just lengthwise bigger.
Which core did you end up using?
So I used the damn, I don't know how to explain it.
You used the radiator from an M240?
No. But basically I used because you could use any radiator you want,
Right.
any core. You just cut it and
As
you
long
put
as it
on.
fits inside.
Yeah.
Do you have any B58 part on this S58?
I have the thermal gasket.
Okay.
So obviously I didn't design the thermal gasket.
let's explain to people this. So you got a B58 part on an S58.
Yeah, because I'm always curious. Like,
Yeah.
I want to know. I'll fuck around and find out. You know what I
Of
mean?
course.
So I had a metal thermal spacing, right? Just a metal one, just a plate. And I was like, this shit's gonna heat the fuck up
Right.
of this thing. So what I did was I got a B58 one, and I took the metal one out, and I put it on top of each other, and I'm like, it has like 2 different bolt holes are different, but it's like the same port
size.
holes and everything. And
Yeah.
I'm like, I can make this shit work. And for way cheaper the price. They be charging like $400 if I'm mistaken, or
For
$300.
the spacer. the
Yeah,
plastic
for
spacer?
like $300 to $400.
When
I
it
think
first came
CSF.
out back then, yes.
Yeah. Now they have like other ones like
I know from JB Burger Tuning, they
yeah.
make a spacer.
So I got the one from Burger Tuning because it
Okay.
was cheap. It was like $100
Yeah.
or something. I didn't want to spend like $300. So I was like, what the fuck? So then I got that. I took a Dremel and I started drilling everything out. I put it on and it's
fit?
been there ever since. No boost
So-
leaks, nothing.
So it's a combination, guy. B58 and S58, best of 2 worlds, right?
You
Yeah.
gotta make it work. He's the MacGyver at this point. Maybe some of the YNs don't understand who MacGyver is, but you just gotta Google it. Now, for the motive, how did you set up the port injection then?
So, fun fact, this car, I had a manifold and no port injection when I first did it, when I
Okay.
first tuned it.
With the motive?
Yep.
Oh.
Because I was only controlling boost and no port.
Okay.
So I didn't do no port, no low pressure. I just did turbo. I was like, this will be good. I was like, if the car makes like 730 wheel on stock turbos, why can't make a little bit more on a bigger turbo?
Right.
That's when I was wrong. Nobody ever did it, and there was no no
There's no
information
guide- yeah, there's
online.
no guidebook.
Because whoever did a single turbo on the S58, they just slap everything at one shot. They build the motor or whatever, or they just slap a big ass turbo fueling everything. And I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try it without fueling and see how far I get. Until I seen it wasn't getting very far. The car couldn't tune past like E40 or E30, and it was just the fuel system was crashing.
You were just getting fuel cut
Yeah.
after fuel cut.
So it wasn't making. It got me pissed off when my tuner said, "Oh, it's gonna be fast, but it's not gonna be faster than a stock turbo G80 on full kill with port." And I was like, "You telling me I just spent $6,000 on this fucking turbo kit and I'm gonna get my ass handed by a fucking little bit of injectors and a stock turbo?"
Gee, that's
I was
crazy.
like, fuck that shit. The next day I went and I bought everything.
Oh.
I bought the fucking low pressure injectors on it, everything.
what injector do you have?
Yeah.
So
sorry.
This is.
No, sorry.
I don't do what everybody. I mean, you already know that. I don't do what everybody does.
You take the path least.
Yep. So I went on eBay and I saw in the Middle East, right? There's some guys that they were selling injectors.
Okay.
Right? So they sell original, like Bosch injectors and they modify them. And that's it. I just bought 1,000cc Bosch injectors for like $200.
That's
All
crazy.
6, brand new.
All
And they
6?
work. I'm still not
Sorry.
even maxing them out.
But one thing I like about you is that you love eBay.
Yes. Depending. Some stuff, yeah. Depending.
I mean, you gotta try new things out, right? And it definitely have worked out for you. So, but that's fire. I didn't know that they do that. $200.
All the injectors.
That's crazy.
1,000 cc's. For 1,000 cc's for this, you're at least spending probably like $8, $9, $1,000 probably for injectors, depending
So-
what brand.
Basically, you save $800.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, that's crazy.
That's the thing. Like the same thing with the Supra. Like I'll always do things that people are scared to do. You know what I mean? Because you never know. You know what I mean? Like you gotta take the risk.
I mean, you don't care if you blow the engine because you're a mechanic anyway. So you're
I
good.
mean, yeah. Well, I don't want to blow this motor. This motor is expensive as fuck.
So you have had a good experience with the S58. So which one do you think you have a better experience, B58 or S58?
So
like
right-
driving wise, performance wise.
Right now, this car is the best one so far for me that I've built. I have no issues with the car, nothing. No.
It's been very
reliable. It's been reliable. Like so from the B58, I learned so much that everything that I knew would go wrong on this one, I made sure that I did it before doing all the craziness in the power. So I knew the manifold could crack.
Right.
So I was like, I don't. If I ever want to go back to stock, people be drilling the stock manifolds and putting the port on it. I was like, but then that manifold doesn't work no more
Yeah.
after. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna freaking make a manifold or source a manifold, and then freaking slap it on. It's gonna make more power more reliably because the cooler the air, less detonation. It's just better. It's been proven already. Everybody does it. So and plus it's casted metal, so it's not gonna explode, which I've seen them explode.
Yeah, I think I have seen that too.
Yeah.
What make you go with BBS though?
BBS?
Yeah, I see everyone, especially on the BMW community, I see everyone want to rock BBS. Why everyone want to rock BBS?
So before, the first set of wheels that I got for this car was the TEs. And they were super spec. So they were not the size for this car. This car, I didn't know it was that wide. They actually were so sunken in, I had to use the biggest spaces I could
Spaces
get.
to find.
Like, I literally ordered studs, the longest studs I could get. I literally had like 20 mil spacers
Oh
on
my
the freaking
God,
TEs.
20 mil is crazy.
Yeah, because it wasn't wide, and it still wasn't wide enough. Like it
Yeah.
was like barely
It was
not
still
perfect.
sunken in.
Yeah. So then I was like, man, I want fucking BBS. Like I like the look, and I seen one guy online in like Cali or something, and he had LMRs on.
Yeah.
And I was like, that shit looks nice.
There is not many M2 with BBS, to be honest. I haven't really. I see a lot of G80s and G82s.
Yes.
Everyone want a BBS, bro. Like, oh my God, like, come on, guys, give me a break. It's nice to have them. Don't get me wrong. I'm not hating, but like
A little
this-
bit. You're
Yeah, this is
hating a
like
little
definitely not me. So like it's like like the new Honda shit. Even the BMW too. Like and that's why the BMW community is so hot because you see all these kids out there walling out, fucking around, and they have put the brand like on a really bad spot, right? But I see a lot of the guys, and also let's be honest too, on some G80s, BBS don't look good. Maybe because of the colors. Some they do look amazing, like my boy Twilight Purple. Those BBS look so good on that G80. But some G80s or G82, I know I'm gonna get a lot of heat, but that's okay. I'll take it. But it doesn't look good on every car, and I don't care what people say, bro. I'm being honest. Some BBS do not look good on some G80s and G82. Some, yes, they look amazing, but some, maybe because of the color, again, on this car, they look beautiful. They look gorgeous. Also because of the color of the car, it just make the car look so clean. You have done a great job on this car, brother.
I think it just depends on like how you set up the car. Like I'm mad picky to little things. So
Yes, you are.
I knew that I knew the like the BBS logo. Like I was gonna get it red and gold.
Yeah.
But then I'm like, my fucking calipers are fucking blue. And then I'm like, and I don't have it. I wanted it red because the turbo was red.
Right.
I mean,
And
not
from the
now, but
from the
before.
spool kit.
Yeah. So then I'm like, ah, shit. I'm like, you know what? No, I'm gonna do it blue. I'm like, the outside, I'll keep everything matching, and then the engine bay will just be another thing going on. And yeah, like sometimes if you don't get the right spec too, the fitment, it will make that will make, that's what makes the car look ugly.
like I said, maybe I'm wrong, but I'm sure some people are gonna be, are gonna be okay, and some people are gonna be like, oh, you're a hater. I'm not. I don't hate on no one. I actually admire everyone build, but some build they just don't look good. You gotta be honest, man. You guys,
No, yeah.
On your LMRs, are you willing to gatekeep, or are you willing to share to our audience what sizes you're using?
So they're actually, these fit on,
What size are they?
these are 20 by 10 in the front.
Okay.
And 20 by 11 in the rear.
Okay. And what's the offset for the front?
That I do not remember. Actually, no, I have it written down. I have it written down in my notes. I write down everything.
Was it for a G80 fitment?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so it's 20 by 10 and 12 millimeters. So 12. So the offset is 12. And then the rear is 20 by 11, 14 millimeters. So the offset is 14 in the rear.
5 by 1, 14.
So that's why you.
I even got it down to the
5 by
weight.
112.
Even the weight of the wheels. I know everything. Like.
Oh, shout out to you. So, I know you have built the whole car. Like we spoke about this before. How did you learn mechanic?
So my father, he was always like heavy into. He always had a bunch of cars, like always modifying cars. He never modified them to go fast. It was just like, I call it the Fast and Furious era. He did all the Fast and Furious shit to his Hondas. Like, it had the bumpers, the lights, the music, all the stuff not to go fast.
All the chucheros.
all everything. Every single thing.
Did you learn mechanic? Like, did you went to a school?
No, I didn't go to trade school, nothing.
Okay.
So you learn everything on your own?
Everything on myself. Just, everything was just from buying cars, like my first car. From there, I was working on some of my friends' cars in high school. And then from there, I just kept going. That was it.
That's impressive. Mm-hmm. That's good.
It's actually a little terrible because, you learn the hard way. You break a lot of shit.
Or you take something apart and it's like, how do I put that
Yep.
back together?
That's the biggest problem.
That's how you become a master, Like,
Yeah.
Look at you, look what you have built now, Mm-hmm. So I know a lot of people now come to you for jobs.
Yes. So now this is my full-time job. Now I build BMW, Supras, mainly. I work on anything, but normally the customer base that I attract is whatever I own. So far it's only been BMWs. Before it was a shitload of Supras. Now I just get BMWs.
But this is still the same shit.
Same shit. No, yeah, same shit. But I'm just saying, like, you'll see it changes.
Make more sense.
Yeah.
So what's the final, or what's the current trim that's in now or setup?
So what, the car, like the entire setup?
No, I mean as far as the turbo.
Oh.
Because we were talking about spool kit earlier.
So before it had the entire spool kit, it was their Garrett G35 1050 rep. So it was just a rep of a G35.
Right.
And then
log manifold.
It's a log manifold from them and everything. It's not a bad kit. It's good for what it is.
All right.
But the turbo was not good enough to what it was. You know what I mean? So that was another thing. Now I want it to be different. Everybody does Precision, Garrett, all of these companies. And I was like, I was going to slap a Precision, but then I was like, I want to do something that, nobody is doing, that I don't see, like these type of turbos in any BMW. So
what kind of turbo is it?
It's an HPT. So fun fact, the HPT turbo, the owner is the old owner of Precision. So he's the founder.
Actually, I have heard that. Yeah, I have heard that.
So he's the founder of Precision. He sold the company because he retired. And then he wanted to come back in the game, and he made a whole new turbo company. And he claims that obviously he's better than them.
Right.
So he claimed the turbos are significantly lighter, like in weight. They spool fast as well, really fast for their sizing. And
He modified the housing, still ceramic ball bearing.
it's dual ball bearing. It's and it's a lighter. It's a smooth casting. So that's the most impressive part. Like when you look at precision turbos and everything, if you look at the inside of like the turbo or the rear part, the hot side, it has a lot of casting material,
Right.
which happens because they're mass produced with moldings and stuff. So you can get them better, but you're gonna have to port them yourself. This guy, they're like, I don't know how he does it. But they're smooth on the inside, from the cold side and the rear side.
The way he processed it.
Yeah, it's perfect, and also because of that, it's less weight on top of
Yeah,
it.
it makes it lighter, and then also when you're flowing that much air, it's less turbulence.
Exactly.
And so, how many pounds of boost are you running through this turbo?
So right now, it's only pushing like 34 and a half pounds, and that's it.
And until you do did you do the
Until
rods?
I take it to the dyno, I'm still gonna push more on it because I want to push safely, which safe is never it's never guaranteed. Yeah, but I want to make 850. That's it, 850, and that's it.
This is, when I come in. So you say 850, right? Mm-hmm. That's when after you do the rods or before you do the rods? Okay.
I want to make 850, stock transmission, stock everything.
What's your ultimate goal? Like horsepower?
Well, I don't really care about horsepower. Horsepower, I feel like, is just a number for you to show off on the internet. That's it. Power doesn't mean shit at all because Because this car, right? This car on the spool kit, I was making like 600, low 600 horsepower, and I was racing 850 horsepower Mustangs, and I was neck to neck with them.
Oh,
or if not neck to neck, or if not, I would fucking destroy them like bad.
Oh, so you own 600 on these and 800 on the Mustang.
Yep. But on a single turbo 600, it hits hard. Like I ran against a G80 that had a port and everything, stock turbos, and we was freaking neck to neck the whole way.
That was before this kit.
Before changing the turbo to what it is.
You're still
now.
on the spool kit.
Still on the spool kit. So it makes a big difference in power, like the single. It just flows a lot up top. You get a lot of power. So now with this turbo, it's a little different. I changed it since I knew that I wasn't gonna be a dig racer because there's no point. This car is rear-wheel drive.
Yeah.
And I mostly daily the car, so I knew that if I found myself in a lot of situations, it'll be on the highway. So I was like, I just need all the power up top. That's all I need. I don't need no down low, nothing. The car lives, all the power is above 4,000 RPM, up to 7. So I was like, I just want all the power up there. So what I did was I got their 7175, which makes around 1,275 they claim. And then
with this setup,
it can make up to that turbo.
Oh, wow.
So what I did was I went a T4 open setup because I knew that the rods, right? The problem with the S58 is that the rods like flying out the block. So I was like, how the fuck am I gonna make all the power without the rods flying out the block?
So I thought the rods problem was only on the F90 M5 because I know for a fact that you can go more than 850 on a F90.
Yeah, they have the same problem.
That I knew, but I didn't know that the same problem was on the S58.
Yep, it's the same problem. So what I did was I used the T4 open instead of T4 divided. T4 divided, everybody knows, it chokes you on power up top. Like it makes you spool quick, down low, spool quicker, but you sacrifice like a little bit of top end. I mean, it doesn't really matter for guys who have like big ass turbos at the end of the day because they still make the power. But me, I'm trying to make power reliably. So I sacrifice a little bit of punch down low, but I get everything up top. And at that point, it'll outflow like a lot of the T4 divided housings.
I always feel like it's better though, like up top, having the more power up top. To be honest, obviously, I'm the same way, I guess, bottom mount. But I always feel like it's more fun. But the other question is this. So why you didn't win twin? Is that because of the same reason?
So I didn't go twin because it would have blew up the motor 100% quicker.
So wait, you're saying when you go twins, it's you have a bigger chance of blowing?
Yeah, because the turbos, when you go twin, you can't put like a really big ass turbo like that. They're a little bit smaller or a hybrid, right? And those, I don't care who says it, hybrids blow up motors. I
Okay, G80 Zoom. You heard that? Okay.
All hybrids blow all the stock motors up. If you don't have a built motor, S58, if it's not built with a hybrid, it's gonna blow up eventually, like 100%.
On that S58.
Yep, on an S58 and B58 too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, but how? What was his face name? Joe F97. He was the fastest
X3M.
X3M with hybrid on, if I'm not mistaken, not just on the nation, but like worldwide too. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 100% sure. And I haven't heard that he blew his engine having a hybrid.
Well,
maybe
it's
he's
just
lucky or.
it's just like how do I explain it? Just like my tuner tells me, how long, it's not about like, when it will blow up. It's how long will it last. That's the thing. Like you can have the hybrids and it'll make like 800, but how long will it, like how many hits is it gonna take before it blows up? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'd rather be like fine in my head knowing that I can get in my car and do a pull anytime and I know it's not gonna blow up.
So, let's say you have a built engine.
Mm-hmm.
Would you do a twins or you still do single?
I would still do a single. The only reason I would do a twin if I was street racing with a G80 because the boost is just instant.
Quicker. Yeah, but top end is not. I have heard like
No,
it's not that good.
they're a little they obviously don't flow as much air as a single turbo on top.
On top.
Yeah, on top all day
It's a response monster.
yeah
Always.
like these. You're over there already. Like once you're at this setup, you can do like 1,000 plus. Like you see all of them once they're built or whatever with the rods, they make like 1,400, 1,500 now.
And then with head work.
Yep. But a hybrid, you're only seeing like 900 the most.
Yes.
If that, and you're pushing the fuck out of that hybrid to make that shit.
Yeah, it's like almost 40 pounds.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. Like I'm at like fucking 34 and a half pounds with this turbo and it's making already like 800 wheel for sure.
And you still have room.
And I still have
And
room.
you're still safe.
Yep.
Still, I mean, you have plenty of rooms. If the turbo is made for
Well, his turbo is capable for
1,000 to
12.
1,200,
Yeah.
so you got plenty of room, Flaco.
Yeah, no. But I'm not trying to push it up there. It's just a show car.
Just a show car. Just a show car with a whistle.
Yeah.
Right?
And still on stock trans.
Stock transmission. It still hasn't slipped yet. The torque is managed like that's what I'm saying.
With the tune.
Yeah, with the tune and the turbo because it's because of the T4 housing, it spools a little slower.
Right.
So the power comes in very smooth. Like it doesn't even slip.
So you do love the car.
It's good. I love it because it doesn't give me problems. That's why I love it. Once it starts giving me problems, I want to part it out and sell it. I can't stand it.
So, all right, so let's say, but this cross finger. If you get rid of the car, what would you get? A G80?
No, I actually was contemplating. I wanted to like sell the car and keep all the parts and put it on a G80. But then I was like, I'm just gonna be another motherfucker with a G80 single
No,
turbo.
I can tell you one thing though, obviously me hosting, and seeing different BMWs and different, G80s, G82, this M2 is really, really clean. Really, really clean. I also know RPI. I'm not sure if you know him. He's my boy from Philly. He also got a really, really clean M2, which he was one of the first M2 on the East Coast to be on this side. And, he built the shit out of the whole car. Well, he's not his motor is not built, but the way he modified his car it's really, really nice too. I saw him at Impact and, he also want to be on the podcast too. We're going to go to Philly and then interview him. But I haven't seen really too many M2 like this clean, to be honest. I haven't seen who else got another clean M2 out there? Like
No, there's a lot of M2s.
Say, like they also not built though. Like not many are.
No, because to be honest, nobody with an S58 is
like willing to.
Is really gonna do this. Like just the turbo kit itself, and then to get the turbo kit to work, you gotta use the motive. You're already like on a budget supposedly, like $8,000 deep. And then at that point, you know what I mean? Then you need fueling because it's still not gonna be faster than on stock turbos. So then now you're more money into it. You know what I mean? And you gotta pay the tuner.
Yeah, and then you're also just rear-wheel drive, not all-wheel drive.
Exactly. So
Well, I think Ron did his M2.
Ron John?
Yeah, Ron John. He was built at that time, and then he got floated and everything. He got a new M2, but I don't know what he has done to the car.
So I only know there was before this one, Habibi built was the first one in New York.
Yes, that's my boy.
And then
with the red one.
Yeah. Then he parted out.
Yeah.
And then now I'm the only one. I'm pretty sure. I haven't seen no other single turbo M2 ever again.
Not in the Northeast.
Not in New York, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't seen one at all.
There is not many though M2. Like at least we know a lot of people out there, and then I haven't really seen any other M2.
Like nobody really does all this. They just do a bunch of carbon fiber wheels and lower the car. That's it.
Yeah.
And some of them is downpipe tuned. Some of them is not even tuned at all. It's just that's what it is.
Well, also a lot of people are not gonna throw their warranty out the window.
Yeah,
after
fuck
the
that
12
shit. Yeah, no, fuck that warranty.
So it's a benefit that you're working on your own cars.
Yeah, no. Yo, bro, the first week the car was unlocked, with the thing,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh yeah, fuck this warranty. Fucking sensor takes a shit. I'm like, are you fucking serious? I tried to check engine over Mostar. I'm like, yo. I'm like, I could have got this shit for free at the BMW
Before,
dealership. Yeah. Literally, the fucking tank ventilation valve took a shit with like 2K miles. I was like, how the fuck is this even possible? That's another reason why I wanted a manifold, because already at that point, I had to take the manifold off.
Yeah, just to get to it.
Yeah, so I was like, okay, this is fucking ridiculous. 2K miles. I never worked on this motor. Now I'm forced to work on it to take it apart. Literally.
But Flaco, you definitely did your thing.
Yeah.
I definitely want to say thank you for for coming today. She's definitely pretty. Also, guys, if you want to show some love to him, what's your IG? You can tell them.
My IG. My IG is Flacobuilt Motorsports.
So if anyone want to build another M2 like his M2, hit him up, and then I'm sure he can do whatever you guys want.
Even check out the manifold that he made and that he casted himself.
Yep.
Oh yeah, by the way,
Cheapest manifold on the market too.
Let's talk about that. So you have sold to another.
Yeah, so I got 2 cars out here with it. I don't know if they want to be mentioned, but
That's fine.
They're one of them is tuned by Mike Body,
Okay.
and then the other one is tuned by somebody else, and they've been working really well, like very well.
No issues.
On a stock, they're both stock turbo cars too.
Okay.
So my car was the first one on a single.
So they definitely holding the pressure.
Yeah, they're working really good. They lowered, like, the intake temps are like really good. They at least run like 10 degrees or 15. Depends on what cooling you run in it.
So if they want any manifold, any intake manifold, they can hit you up. So guys, go follow Flaco Build.
Yeah, Flaco built with the little line at the
Underscore.
bottom.
Little line on the bottom.
He can fix your car. He may not be able to give you the IG.
Yeah.
But he'll take care of the car. Don't worry about
You'll
it.
see my page is full of all the fast stuff.
But guys, I just want to say thank you again, Flaco, for coming on and sharing your story. Thank you to Triple C for hosting us and letting us use their facility to film. And again, follow our page on IG, TikTok, and definitely a YouTube channel. Again, it's the Bimmer Podcast. Comment, like, subscribe. Any last words you want to say?
Yes, you fucking forgot Facebook, stupid.
So we have Facebook now. But he asked the man if he can log into it. Yeah, so he can't log into it. So I'm not mentioning it. Anyway, thank you again for joining us. I appreciate you. I'll see you in the next episode.
This is guys, you need to see him. Well, I swear to God, guys, thank you for supporting us. Obviously, like, share, comments. Stay tuned. Big things are coming. Oh, by the way, I see you guys next weekend at Bimmers United events, Maple Grove, Pennsylvania. Big outside, biggest rally on the tri-state area, hosted by Gang. We outside. Torta Pounder outside here. Oh wait, Flaco. ¿Por dónde se le mete el agua al coco? Thank you guys. Much love, much appreciated to everyone.
And thank you to our media team, Lit, Mike, and Pena Vibes. Appreciate it.